Hello everyone, my name is Masterstarman, and welcome back for more Let's Play Metroid Prime. Last time, we started exploring Phazon Mines, eventually reached the Central Dynamo. This was a lot to go through here. Phazon Mines is a linear path, but it's a pretty big one. I will mention here, if you save the game and turn it off, you'll have to deal with 4 ice troopers as soon as you come through this way. So, I recommend if you're playing in longer sessions, if you don't want to deal with that, then maybe not the best idea to turn your game off, if that's something you want to, like, keep in mind. I don't believe there's any sort of scans that are in this area here. And we've kind of gotten most of the scans in Phazon Mines out of the way already. This video is going to be a bit on the longer side, but we're kind of going to be leaving Phazon Mines here. But I'll be showing you kind of which ways we're going to want to go upon leaving this place. So, I'm using the Ice Beam here. This is not causing the concussive damage that the Power Beam was causing beforehand, so I'm going to want to use Super Missiles on this guy also, because this guy does take a while here. I actually never realized this was a strategy that could be used against these guys. This still feels like it's taking forever because it's a barely charged Power Beam shot here, but it is kind of stun locking him. God damn it, whatever. Well, I'll charge a Super Missile for this then. That completely whiffed. Don't use the thing. Okay, thank God. Elite Pirates are a limited time thing. I should have mentioned that the first time we fought an Elite Pirate. It is a limited chance to get that scan, but we do get a couple more chances, or at least one more chance, like, to get an Elite Pirate, so keep that in mind. I think, I will mention, I guess, since I'm in this area, if we head here and lay a Power Bomb this way, I believe this is for a map room here. Okay, and that did drop a Power Bomb expansion there. I do believe Power Bomb expansion is a thing I'm missing right now, so I do actually kind of want to scan that right now. Which is weird, because I thought I had 100% scans, but maybe I don't. Now that we have Power Bombs, I just kind of came in here to get a map scan. Now that we have Power Bombs, there is a lot that's opened up to us now. And so much to the point where this video is going to be weirdly split up. But it's going to be split up because we're at a point where we can kind of leave Phazon Mines in 2 different ways. And each way leads to something very, very significant. Now, I'm trying to think how, the best way I want to go about that, and you'll see what I mean for that in a bit. We have this half pipe here. We can get an energy tank for doing that. You have to blow that bottom down with the this has a bunch of invisible pirates here. I don't really want to deal with these guys. There's nothing really stopping us from making a beeline for this, so this was one of the pathways that I ignored there, that if you hold on, where is that door that I was just in here? Okay. If we headed that way there, we could take a... Wait. What the... Okay, yeah, we can take an elevator down to this room here, and eventually this elevator would actually lead to the upper part of Magmoor Caverns, kind of by where that one entrance to Phendrana Drifts was, that I said we couldn't do anything because there was a Bendesium wall. Bendesium means Power Bomb. So this way would lead back to Phendrena Drifts that way, or not Phendrena Drifts, to Magmoor Caverns. And that's ultimately where I'm going to end up that way, but I think I'm actually going to take a normal way to get to that area later on. From here on out, I'm kind of just going to cut until I get to somewhere that I want to be, which might be a little bit, so yeah, this video is already going to be kind of on the lengthier side to begin with, so, because we got a lot to go over today. Speaking of rooms that I was going to wait till I could cut to, yeah, I kind of just rambled most of the way here. We have another way we can go here. I think in one early version of this game that I think the wave pirates, or not wave pirates, but just pirates in general could be damaged by the power bombs, but I don't think that's in this version here. So anyways, using this here, you can kind of get an idea of where you want these things to align up here. So that's aligned up right there, and then this one, using the holograms that I didn't know we could use these holograms for. That should align up right then and there. So, I believe these also stay, like, in place even if you turn the game off. Like, this puzzle doesn't really reset, which I really like because that's super, super convenient. Because you know what else is very, very convenient? Getting a new upgrade, Grapple Beam. Shouldn't say new exactly, because we had this at the very start of the game. That is it for all the upgrades we had at the very start, and unfortunately, Grapple Beam's kind of not great in this game. I mean, we've seen a lot of places where we can use this, but that's pretty much it. So, if we head this way here, if you actually saw our map there, this might have seemed somewhat familiar to you. By somewhat familiar, I mean we've been in this next room before. Yep, we're back here. So, I'm going to be leaving Phazon Mines here, believe it or not. I'm not going to be going through the other way that'll take us to Magmoor. It is very much recommended if you want to do that. There is a missile expansion you can get along the way. I'll be getting that in a future video, possibly the next one. I haven't really decided yet exactly how I'm going to do that one. More on that later on, but because next video is going to be a beast and a half to kind of talk about. Because the reason I did want to come to Tallon Overworld is that this is actually a kind of, like, important spot that we're going to want to go to. Because, if you remember, there was something. I wanted to scan that. Actually, we'll get a very easy chance to scan that in a minute, so I'm not too concerned. Thanks. If we head up this way, feels nice to be able to kill regular enemies this way again. Noticed there was this spider ball track here that I kind of ignored before. We head all the way up here and drop down onto a lower platform. You may have noticed there was another door up here, and if you tried going this way before, we were blocked by Bendesium. So, this area is kind of strange. If you head up this way here, you can get a missile expansion here. Pretty easy one to forget about. But if we head over this way here, check it out. We have yet another major upgrade here. X-ray Visor. Doesn't take too long to get a lot of power-ups here, does it? X-ray Visor. This is the upgrade that would let us see invisible platforms. So, those platforms that we saw in Magmoor Caverns and some other things. Now, this guy, I believe, always drops a power bomb here. And I just want to check one thing here. Okay, from the looks of things here, I think that's pretty much everything as far as, no, not creatures, as far as research goes. We've seen up to Ultra Energy, we've seen the large missile ammos, which the large missile ammo is also only in the Wii version anyway, or I think the PAL version might have had it as well. It was just small and medium in the original GameCube one. We've seen power bomb ammo now, we've seen save and map stations, we've seen a missile station, seen morph ball slots, spinners, spider ball tracks, grapple points, gunship, missile lock doors, stalactites, and Zebus and Tallon 4. That, I believe, is everything for the research. In one of Tallon's far corners, a grove of life lies. Reveal the pillar behind the waves to find the artifact of Chozo. Grove of life, they say. This is what the X-ray visor looks like here. Pretty cool upgrade, if a bit of an eyesore. This guy always drops power bombs, which is very nice if you're just low on them, because he'll infinitely respawn, I believe. But yeah, we can blow this wall to Kingdom Come here. And you're back. And I'm going to take another power bomb here. And if we head beyond here, I really do like the look of this room, though. It's really, really nice and pretty here. I don't normally talk about, like, a whole lot of weird speedruns, but one of my first exposures to this game was actually of a low percent run. And there's some weird crap you gotta do in this game for that. Like, it's possible to skip. We can get an artifact here. I think it's possible to finish this game with, I want to say, I don't know what the new total is. Back then, I think it was 22%. Now I think it's 21%, which, I think back then, I think the most recent thing discoverable to be skipped was Space Jump, and I don't know how the frick he would skip the double jump, honestly, because some stuff you would have to do without it is absurd. Back then, the hardest item, I think, to skip was Boost Ball, which skipping Boost Ball makes this part really weird. Like, there's this weird dance you gotta do for that. And anyways, I'm trying to remember my way out of this place, actually. I think I see it now. We do have a bit of a fight coming up here, though, which I don't really like. What just boosted me there? Why did I seriously just... Okay, I don't know why I seriously just jumped like I was on the moon there, but... Anyways, if we step over this way... I don't know if it's here or where the trigger point is. Actually, I think it's over this way. Step over on this cliff here. Yep, we got Chozo Ghosts. I probably wouldn't hate these guys so much if their music really didn't suck so much. But we can now see invisible objects, meaning these guys are a lot easier. That was an epic, epic miss, but... Oh no, that wasn't a waste somehow. Now you're dead. Yep, as you see here, these guys will never really disappear from our sight here, which is very, very nice. I'd love it if you could stop dodging me all of a sudden here. I think they put Chozo Ghosts here really to kind of emphasize, like, hey, use the X-ray visor now. Because we've seen plenty of run-ins with these guys already, and they've always been annoying, but now we can definitely turn the tides on these guys. This definitely makes this fight so much more bearable. I don't know why I'm trying to deal with this guy with a normal-ass power beam here, but... What? I'm sorry, but what? I'm sorry, what? Why did that guy not die normally? Okay, that's kind of funny. I've never seen that happen before, but that was kind of funny. Huh. I'm not gonna complain too much, but yeah. Anyways, we've kind of been through a little bit of this way before, but we're gonna have a very, very long backtrack to Magmoor Caverns. I'm not gonna call it a video until after I get the thing that I want to get there too, because individually the 3 items here, Grapple Beam, yeah, 3 items, Grapple Beam, X-Ray Visor, and 1 other item, don't take long to get on their own. It's just that no matter which way you go, 1 item will always be kind of out of the way compared to another, so I'm gonna head back this way, go up to Chozo Ruins, which I guess this is a new way of me going here, so I think once I get to the split path in Chozo Ruins, I'm gonna head out to Tallon Overworld again through the Crashed Frigate Way, then go back around there to go through Magmoor Caverns. Not through the Crashed Frigate, but like through early Tallon Overworld to get to Magmoor. I'll meet you guys after all of this is done here. This is just kind of that upper pathway there. I'll meet you guys back in Magmoor Caverns. I'll see you guys for that then. I guess I could quickly mention it when I'm in this room here. There is some grapple points here. Now that we have the gravity suit, this would be the ideal time to get that 1 missile that we got earlier. I should mention we could take this grapple beam here, but I'm not going to. For certain reasons, but I don't actually recommend it a whole lot. Alright, back in Magmoor Caverns, I will just kind of quickly mention that we can use the grapple beam along these hooks here, which is very, very nice. Makes getting these through these rooms very, very fast. And the reason I kind of started talking about it is because we do want to be in this general area anyway. Not this room, but this next room was the room I was waiting to come back to. Welcome back to Geothermal Core. This room, pretty involved room, I gotta say. We have not seen the half of it, but we did need the grapple beam in order to come through here. So, let's head on over. And I love how this music just starts playing here when we're kind of in a morph ball puzzle anyway. Yeah, so we gotta basically just use these, the boost ball to spin these platforms around here. If I can find the bomb, oh, never mind, this isn't one that has a bomb slot on it. This platform here, I'm just gonna spin it normally. There's a way how you can, like, raise it without the boost ball, which is really weird. I don't know why, but again, I don't know if that's even possible in the Wii version or not here, but whatever. And if we head all the way up here, instead of a boost ball, we have a bomb slot. Check out this abomination of a spider ball track. Yeah, we have a very involved one, and if we fall off even once, we're climbing this whole room over again. So keep that in mind. I don't think the enemies in this area are new. I think we've seen them before. I'll scan them from a safer platform whenever we get a chance. I don't think we can even stand here, can we? Nope, doesn't let us. No, these don't look like they're that unique of enemies here. I feel like we have seen these guys before. Having the spring ball definitely does help with that there. Yeah, just kind of take your time, use bombs wisely, and don't stand near a bomb explosion if you have to, like that there. So, use bombs wisely. There we go. Quoting Peppy Hair there. Yeah, this part of the game's cool, but it's also definitely a bit on the extreme side. Like, it definitely gets... You can tell they were just kind of getting excessive with these Spider Ball tracks, and they only get more excessive as the Prime series goes on, but it's... Yeah, just kind of keep that in mind. This freaking... This is so weird. This... Okay, yeah, played a Parasite, whatever. This Powerbomb Rubble, this was added here in the... either the PAL version or the Wii version. I don't know which one specifically. But either way, unless you were playing the original North American release, there was a shutter door on this thing anyway that would only disappear whenever you got the power bombs. So, in the original North American release, you could head here and, like, sequence break your way up here pretty much as soon as you could. Because it wasn't really too hard to get past this beginning part. And there's a way it can just kind of jump up around from there to here with the, like, some sort of weird ghetto jump, I think. But I don't know, it's just such a weird change that they kind of went out of the way to prevent sequence breaking. But anyways, very, very, very cool weapon here. The Plasma Beam. Ho, 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 ho. Say hello to my little friend. I love this weapon. I love this weapon. I think everyone who's played this game usually agrees this is their favorite weapon in the game. Downside. It has very, very short range. The shortest range of any weapon in the game. Because any other weapon you can usually use to shoot, like, entire rooms across. Plasma Beam? I cannot hit that guy to save my life. Can I even hit these guys? Yes, but it looks like they're immune to that weapon. So, that's a thing. However, why do I like this weapon so much if it has really garbage range? I'm sure you can figure out why from everything else here. I'll just demonstrate it in this next room. We're gonna have a bunch of flying pirates here. That's how lightly a flying pirate went down. That's especially how lightly a flying pirate went down. The charge variant of this weapon, it incinerates pretty much anything on contact. It is so good. So good. This is a freaking awesome weapon. Like, you will... I'm speaking so much praise of this weapon. Yeah, it has a shortcoming with its range, no pun intended. But holy god, the amount of power this thing has. It is so useful in so many situations. Fire is probably the best element in this game because it also does residual damage over time. It doesn't stun enemies, but it can kill. And this thing, oh, it is such a good weapon. Such a good weapon. With all that being said, this was a very involved video, but we got Grapple Beam, X-Ray Visor, and Plasma Beam in this video. This part of the game, I'm just going to save right now. This part of the game is now the part where the entire game is opened up to us. We can do whatever part of the game we want now in whatever order. Our only objective now is finding the remaining artifacts. Next time on Metroid Prime, we're going to go all around the entire world and find whatever items we still have yet to pick up, because we can definitely do that now. After that, we're going to end off in Phazon Mines at the same save station that I began this video at, the one just after the invisible drone. and that's literally endgame stuff. This Let's Play really is coming to a close shorter than you think. Next video is going to be by far the longest video, both to record and probably in length of this entire Let's Play. But, yeah, it kind of has to be for the stuff that we're kind of going to be going over. So, there's going to be some new areas. There's going to be kind of a lot of sped up stuff, and probably me narrating and post-commentary for a lot of it, because a lot of it's not the most interesting thing in the world, but yeah. Thank you for watching this video. Next time, we got another backtrack segment. I'll see you guys for that then. Peace out.